Mariusz.
Państwa, właśnie byliśmy w komorze 3D z King Kongiem, emocje.
King Kong walczył z T-Rexem, jeszcze jakiś pająk do tego się dołączył. Było tak zajebiście, że to się w głowie nie mieści. Kolejka stała w miejscu na tym specjalnym pedesie, który się ruszał, chlapała woda, trząsło nią i tak dalej, coś w tą kolejkę uderzało. Coś mnie uderzało i generalnie dookoła była animacja 3D. 360 stopni było w 3D.
And go! Smoke! Go! Fire! Go! Okay, we're clear for a full run through. All systems check. This one's for real, guys, so watch out. And action!
Ladies and gentlemen, a round of applause for Karma and Carnage. Take your bows, girls. You've done well. All right. Show them what else you got. Check it out. Dancing cars. That's right. And a round of applause for me. I taught these girls how to dance. Yes, I did. It's true. In my spare time, I enjoy giving the Universal Tour long walks with my dachshunds, running marathons, and teaching cars how to shape their tail feathers. They've got some smooth moves, right? Yeah, yeah. A round of applause for your driver, Steve. He taught me the moves, and then I went on to, you know, carry that tradition on. All right, girls, we'll see you later. Wave goodbye. Bye-bye. Bye-bye. Back to one. All right, Karma and Carnage. In the second car, can you please take your seats? Gentlemen in the second car, guys, you need to stay seated while the tram is in motion, okay? Please take your seat. Thank you. Karma and Carnage are the perfect example of our computer-controlled robotics. They can rehearse all day, take incredibly precise direction, and perfectly repeat performances over and over again without ever questioning their motivation.
Inżen w parku jurajskim.
To Tokyo to an island off the coast of Costa Rica.
Inżen to jest ta firma, która normalnie człowieku w parku jurajskim.
Oh yeah, welcome to Jurassic Park. And ahead are some of our picture cars and set pieces from those movies. Oh, how I wish we lived in a world with dinosaurs. They're so majestic. Right?
Właśnie jesteśmy w parku jurajskim, proszę Państwa.
Now, music composition is just another part of the creation that we call entertainment. It makes us feel, right? It makes us feel happy, sad, angry, joyful, depending on the soundtrack, of course. This is John Williams, an amazing composer. A little adventurous music for the Jurassic Park films. I'm sorry, did you get dino juice on you? You know what, just do what I do, rub it into your skin, it makes it all glistening, you're going to get compliments all day long, and in about an hour you're going to really as we exited Village Life, we see artificial trees made of foam rubber and chicken wire. Now, weather played a very big role in creating the mood and the tone for the Jurassic Park films. But here in sunny Southern California, we can't always get the weather to do what we need it to do when we need it to do it, right? It's usually the same old boring sunshine day in and day out, which means if we need to show weather effects on screen, we have to get very, very creative, very, very inventive. It's true. And speaking of weather, I do have on hand to give us an update, America's favorite weatherman. Where are you, Al Roker?
Hi everybody, here's today's forecast for the Universal Backlot. It's going to be sunny and dry in 6 Points, Texas. Cool and cloudy in Little Europe. Expect snow and sleet on New York Street, and we've got a high chance of fog and precipitation for Skull Island, Amity Island, and Island of God. That's the forecast for today. Now here's a look at what's going on in your neck of the woods.
Well, Al is predicting a flash flood warning for those of us here in Old Mexico, but I know I've got 3 little buttons in front of me. I know what the first 2 do. Now, the first one that I just pushed activates the sound of thunder from our sound design department, the look of lightning up the hill from our special effects lighting department, the little flashes of light and rain. Now, rain comes by way of what's called a special effects rain grid, which is a long bar with sprinkler heads attached to the top. The water flies in the air and lands on the ground naturally. We use supersized raindrops because regular sized raindrops don't show up on screen. I'm not going to lie, I've never pushed the 3rd button. I don't think it does anything though, because I'm pushing it and nothing's happening. So anyway, I love Old Mexico. Don't get me wrong, it's just that every time I come here I end up wanting a spinach enchilada. Anybody else? I'm just saying. What happened? Oh, that's what the third bite is for. Flash flood. Thousands of gallons of recycled water being released from tubs at the top of that hill. Look out, my friends, surf is up. Just like this scene from Big Fat Liar starring Frankie Muniz and Paul Giamatti. Our Old Mexico was also used in an episode of Community, which airs on NBC, and on Shameless, television show Shameless, which is a Showtime series. All right, guys, we're going to head into another little slice of Old Mexico that was used in this scene from Hop. Now, off to your right, can you please take your seat in the third car? We can't move the tram unless you guys stay seated, so thank you. Now you guys look off to your right, you will see some archways that are on your screen and on your right. Did you know that when animated characters are created, they're created in their natural state and they have their own costume designers? How cute is that? Right? All right, we are heading out of Old Mexico. We're heading into the Old West, my friends. We are heading to 6 Points, Texas, where countless movie and TV westerns were made, and some of the biggest western stars worked, like Jimmy Stewart, John Wayne, Audie Murphy, and Hoot Gibson, just to name a few. Check out the sizes of the doors. Some are larger, while others are smaller. The larger doors are built to make our damsels in distress a bit more demure and vulnerable while standing underneath them. The smaller doors are built to make our cowboys look a bit bigger and brawnier while standing underneath them. Here's a look at a good old-fashioned western duel shot right here in 6 Points, Texas.
This town ain't big enough for the both of us, Jimmy Fallon.
Well, I ain't going anywhere, Jimmy Fallon.
All right. Now, we have a lot of Western stars that worked here all at the same time, and two that were fired from Universal on the very same day were Burt Reynolds and Clint Eastwood. Burt Reynolds was fired because he was told he couldn't act. Service. When you work on set, whether you're cast or crew, you get fed well, and you get fed often. I don't know what it is about the entertainment industry, but I've never been on set where the food hasn't been good. It's kind of an industry perk, if you will. So if you look around, you guys will probably notice that there's a, whoa. I'm gonna ask everybody to please stay seated. Something tells me there's more where that came from. Hold on. For kicks, I push the third button again. Wah, wah, wah. Just to show you how he takes down a shark. He's going to grab that dolphin by the dorsal fin and wrestle him right to the bottom of the harbor. Oh, good. Oh my goodness, grayfish. That guy had guts. Look, they're floating on the top. We're going to hide behind flammable materials because surely that's safe. Everybody look over your right shoulder for that yellow barrel that has bait in it.
Patrz.
Ale to były jaja, ja.
Feet of styrofoam and enough snow to cover 9 football fields. Snow, by the way, if it's going to land on something live like you or me or an animal, then we use flake potatoes. That way if it lands in the eye, it doesn't stink. If it lands on the tongue, we can swallow it. The Who's have a pretty psychopathic neighbor, I'm not going to lie.
We have 12 vacancies. 12 cabins, 12 vacancies.
Whoa. 12 cabins, 12 vacancies. Who wants to go in for a shower? Here's the Bates Motel from Hitchcock's thriller Psycho. Up the Psycho path is the Psycho house. There's my friend Norman, speaking of psychos. Don't worry, I put him on the patch and on the gun. He's good to go. Now, the blood used in the shower scene was made from chocolate syrup because fake blood did not transmit well on black and white film. It's the first time a flushing toilet was ever shown on screen, and the hand dragging the knife in a Marion crane, which, by the way, never touched her skin on screen, that's right. Belonged to Alfred Hitchcock because Anthony Perkins was in New York doing a play at the time of shooting that scene. Hey Norman, how you doing, buddy? You want to sign some autographs? It's got some fans right up here in the very front row. You got that beautiful fountain pen I gave you for your birthday last year? Yeah, look at that. Look at what it's beautiful. All right, Norman, we see your point. We don't want to get your point, if you get my point, but we do see it. Norman, go to your room or I'm telling Mother. I am. She's up here on the left. She's got a bird's eye view of her son, making sure he remains a cut above the rest. Marion Crane, pictures of birds in the Bates Motel. Norman was a taxidermist. These were foreshadows for Hitchcock's thriller that followed Psycho. That really was the bird. Here's Steven Spielberg and Rick Carter to tell you more about the set. And if you would like to stand up to take your pictures, you've got about 10 seconds. Let's do it.
Airplane press site set is a perfect example of a set that is all designed around
again, to sit down and talk about War of the World. Step on, what if the 747 goes down, right? Because it's something you don't see.
You're doing good. Listen, you're pushing us, okay? Now close.
And if you take your seats, that would be greatly appreciated. Thank you so much. Awesome. Now that airplane right there cost $60,000. Getting it here, $200,000, and the budget for the movie was $150 million. Pretty safe to say that audiences really got a bang for their buck with that one, though, right? Yeah. Hey, speaking of Buck, do y'all remember Uncle Buck, John Candy? He was in a movie called The Great Outdoors. There's his cabin on your right.
ABC. Słuchajcie, moi drodzy, jest tak super, że się wpalę. Macie, że tak powiem, świat Simpsonów. Nie wiem, co tam się dokładnie odbywa. Za 25 minut. 25 minut czeka się na Transformersy. 25 minut czeka się na Transformersy. Super, idziemy na Transformersy, potem mamy special tutaj Transformersy, idziemy tam, jesteśmy tu na wejściu, special effect zostały, Mumia też jest tam na dole, na nas czeka, Jurassic Park jest na dole i NBC Universal, elegancko, kurde, wszędzie wchodzimy. Mamy jeszcze 5 godzin. Najlepsze to jest to, że dookoła Uniwersalu piękne otoczenie, same góry.
Piękne miejsce. Proszę Państwa, to co się dzieje jest po prostu nieziemskie. Tam w dole miejsce, do którego się właśnie udajemy, Jurassic Park, Transformersy i Mumia czekają na nas. Spójrzcie na te ogromne hale, w nich produkuje się filmy. Filmy, które wszyscy konsumujecie, oglądacie i którymi się jaracie. I znów piękny widok po prostu. Tutaj makieta. Z jakiego to było filmu, Mariusz? Z jakiego to było filmu? Apollo 13, o właśnie. Makieta z Apollo 13, mamy już zdjęcia. Jest wspaniale. Kierujemy się teraz do Transformerów.